The Jade Egg has been a life-changing tool for me, and I have known so many women who read stuff about yoni eggs online or watch something online and buy yoni eggs but never use them. So many sisters have also shared with me that they have their yoni eggs collecting dust in their drawers or on their altars. On the other spectrum, I also know so many women who are interested in this practice but are afraid to commit to this practice because, yes, this is a practice and your body requires time. I've also had few women reach out to me saying that they have tried their jade egg for the first time and did not feel anything, so they are put off now. So let me know if you resonate with one of these. In this video, I want to share with you 4 common blocks that women face before getting started with their jade egg practice and how they can shift them. My name is Jolita D'Souza. Welcome to my channel. I am the creatress of Exploring Femininity, which is a movement for busy women just like you and me to reconnect with the divine feminine wisdom that's already within us so that we can create a lifestyle that is fulfilling, energizing, as well as pleasurable. So let's dive right in. Jade Egg is a fantastic tool to activate our inner priestess and our self-healing capacities. However, so many of us women are resistant to this practice. Why is that? First of all, I think that resistance and doubts are part of our human nature. It is. And oftentimes what we need is some hint straight from the goddess in the form of a piece of information or a person so that we can get back on track. So here I am, goddess sent. So as I will be sharing these 4 common blocks, I want you to tune in within and check if any one of this is true for you and share with me, ask me any questions. I'm here to serve you. So let's talk about the first block, not enough time excuse. Unfortunately, we live in a society where being busy is an addiction and we have no time. In many cases, we actually do not even like to have the time and to slow down. We want everything quick and fast. We want everything now or even yesterday. We only chase instant gratification. We are the microwave generation, and as the saying goes that good quality stuff only comes out of the oven, not the microwave. I have come across several yoni egg practitioners that recommend women to shove their yoni egg in the shower and go by the day. And I find that really misleading. We are real women with real bodies. And our lady parts do not like to be rushed, pushed, or manipulated. Instead, when we rush with our yoni, she tends to shut down even more. So here's the truth. I have done several Jade Egg initiations in person, online, in my sister circles, in my retreats. And one thing I can assure is that for some of us, it's not that easy to put the Jade Egg in, especially if we are not following the right protocols or even if we are following the right practice. Let me clarify this once again. Nearly all of us can pop an egg in and go by our day. But to do this practice properly and unlock our hidden treasures requires time and slowing down. It requires our attention and our presence, and it is so much worth it. So how can we shift this idea that we do not have enough time to something that brings us much closer to our female body in a sacred, sensual, sovereign way? You know the answer to this by slowing down. Doing a Jade Egg practice twice a week is just good enough, and if you do not have 20 minutes 2 times a week to indulge into this practice, and if you are a woman who desires vitality, who desires to experience sacred pleasure, who desires to experience this devotion of communion with the divine and your temple body, and if you tell yourself that you do not have 20 minutes 2 times a week at least, then with all the love and compassion, I want to be really straight up with you and show the mirror, telling you, reminding you that you have not got your priorities right in life. And this might be an opportunity for you to shift this. And sister, by slowing down and taking your time, you activate something really magical in your body. That is your erotic intelligence. Let's talk about block number 2, not feeling the egg. One of the most common feedback that I receive from women from all around the world who have worked with me is that they cannot feel the egg when they try it for the first 2-3 times, and then they are put off by it. They begin to believe that something is wrong with them and go into all sorts of judgment. Thankfully, it is absolutely normal to not feel the jade egg inside of you for the first time, even for the first 10 times. That was at least my case. Real, authentic nephrite jade egg has a beautiful capacity to quickly adapt to your body's temperature as soon as it enters the yoni, which means that you will not be able to differentiate the difference between the jade egg and the yoni and the hot and cold sensations. And that also means that your yoni is absolutely healthy. So how can you shift this anxiety? By letting go of any agenda, any expectations that you have for your body, your pleasure, for your sensations. As I said, it took me at least 10 times or even more to start feeling the jade egg inside of me, and this is absolutely normal. Allow the wakening of the sleeping beauty within her at her own pace, and it's all good. The most important thing is that you follow the right practice to insert the jade egg, as well as the right set of exercises for your pelvic floor once the jade egg is in. I teach in depth about all of this from beginning to advanced level in my self-study course, the Jade Egg Magic, and the link is in the description if any one of you are interested to check that out. So, block number 3, jade egg won't go in. This can be intensely distressing, especially if you're trying it for the first time and you have the idea that you can pop it right in and you're ready to go. No, it doesn't work like this. If your yoni does not want the jade egg, she will not let it in unless you force the egg in, which is possible, but that's not what we are looking for in this practice. In my workshops, I have noticed that different women take different time to let the jade egg in. Yes, your yoni decides. What we are looking in this practice is for your body to melt with pleasure and that your yoni is able to pull in the jade egg with ease. So the reason why the jade egg will not go in is mostly because your yoni is not ready. Maybe she needs more time or more relaxation or more self-massage or just your more presence. Another reason may be that you didn't ask for permission. Some women also suffer from a condition called vulvodynia, which means that your yoni's entrance, it becomes really small, and this can give chronic pain and the jade egg would not go in. In those cases, I highly recommend that you seek a teacher or a guide to help you get initiated in this practice. So you see, it is crucial to slow down and have a lot of compassion for yourself as you're going through this practice. and this in itself is tremendously healing. Letting go of any self-judgments and replacing them with loving kindness will allow your body, your yoni, to open more with ease. And the final block that I want to discuss is the jade egg will not stay in. This can be intensely frustrating and also funny. To be honest, if I tell you the times and places, ridiculous places where my jade egg has come out, you will be rolling on the floor in a laughter riot. It's quite common for your jade egg to come out suddenly, and there might be quite a few reasons behind it. Sometimes your yoni is just new to this practice and is not used to having this alien thing inside her and might reject it out. So it's absolutely normal. Just like trying to learn a new language, it also takes some time for your yoni to get used to this new thing inside of her and to create new neural pathways of pleasure. One of the biggest reasons why your jade egg may fall out is when you are feeling disempowered, or when you find yourself in a disempowering situation or around the person who have just made you feel this way. And when this happens, it can be really frustrating or even saddening, but I see it as a good sign, a sign that your yoni is speaking to you in ways that you can actually listen and not ignore. So instead of thinking that there is something wrong with you or your yoni, what is going to be useful when this happens is to become curious. Pay attention, lean in, listen, and learn what you need to feel more of for you to feel powerful as a woman in your feminine. Other possible reasons where the jade egg may fall out is if you have overworked your pelvic floor, or if the jade egg is of a wrong size. Especially if you are after childbirth, you might require a larger size of the yoni egg. So sister, if you are watching this and if you are on the fence of diving into the jade egg practice, or if your yoni egg is collecting dust, then I hope I was able to stir up some inspiration in you so that you can come closer to this experience of lifetime of pleasure, vitality, and awakening your inner goddess. Share with me if you have resonated with any of these blogs, and or if you have any questions. I would love to interact with you and be your guide. For those of you who feel excited to go into this practice, you can check out the Jade Egg Magic course. The link is in the description, and it is a beautiful collection of pelvic floor exercises from beginners to advanced level, where you can experience all sorts of magic within your sacred portal and your feminine. This course also gives you lifetime access, so you can revisit the exercises anytime you want. All of them are guided audios, so you can do along with the listening part. And until next time,